Hi, my name is Leslie, and this is a 50-50 meditation and mindful movement class. So the first 30 minutes will be movement and yoga, moving consciously, really focusing on spinal alignment and on staying present in the moment, real focus on presence. And then it will be followed by about 15 or 20 minutes of meditation. So you can do these two practices separately if you like, but they're really most complete when they're done one after the other for a full, almost 1 hour practice. Let's begin. We're going to start on all fours. Coming into tabletop. Align the shoulders over the wrists. Align the hips over the knees. Ground the hands and knees into the mat and start by noticing that you're breathing. Close your eyes. Just notice the breath in and out through the nose. Open the eyes, take a look at your hands, and gently press the finger pads of the thumbs into the mat. Noticing the contact between the thumb pad and the floor. And then pressing the base of the thumbs into the mat. All the while breathing. Then press the tips of the pointer finger into the mat. Make contact through the whole finger and the ground, all the way down to the base of the pointer finger, grounding the whole finger and thumb into the mat. Before moving on to the middle fingers, pressing the tips of the middle fingers into the mat, all the way down through the finger to the base of the finger. 3 fingers on each hand, grounding into the mat. Let's add the ring finger, pressing the tip of the ring finger, contact with the ground, all the way through the finger to the base of the ring finger. And the pinky finger, press the tip into the mat, all the way down to the base of the pinky finger. Now all 5 fingers are pressing wholly into the mat. Feel the contact between the outside edge of the hand and the mat. Breathe. Feel the contact between the inside edge of the hand and the mat. The whole palm and all the fingers pressing all of the knuckle beds into the mat. Full contact here. Notice how this can be a bit challenging. Notice the breath. Good. Ground the knees into the mat. 4 points of contact. Really feel them. Both hands planted, grounding both knees and the tops of the feet as well in contact with the mat. Breathe. Okay, keep this grounded contact. We're going to reach the crown of the head forward like someone is pulling us from the top of the head. Keeping the shoulders over the wrists. Don't lean the whole body forward. Just the crown of the head pulls forward. Good. Gently drop the heart towards the mat just a little bit, keeping the crown of the head long. We're not going into a back bend, just aligning the spine. Wide across the clavicles, the front of the shoulders, and gently slide the shoulder blades down the back, even squeezing them in just a little bit. Good. Notice this new shape of the spine. Now draw the navel in towards the spine and imagine the tailbone shifting down towards the mat, making a really long low back. So we've got our 4 points grounded. We've got the crown of the head long, the heart is open, the shoulder blades down the back, the navel to the spine and the tailbone down. Notice the length and the space this creates in the body. Keeping this super grounded contact with the mat, gently shift the weight back, slowly, slowly, hips coming to the feet into child's pose. Keep the hands grounded here. Keep the crown of the head long. And once you've reached your way all the way down, relax the neck, drop the head. Even here, imagine the shoulder blades sliding down the back, squeezing a little bit together. Notice the space that opens up in the heart. Draw the navel into the spine, drop the tailbone down. Notice the space that creates in the low back. Breathe. Gently rise back up to all fours. Tuck the toes under. Keep the really grounded feeling in the hands. Lift the knees, hover them just above the mat. Breathe. 2. Crown of the head long. 3. Shoulder blades down the back. 4. Navel to spine. 5. Good. Gently shift the weight. Keep the knees bent. Shift the weight all the way back into the feet as much as you can with the knees bent. On an inhale, straighten the legs. On an exhale, drop the heels slowly down to the mat. Take an inhale and an exhale. We're going to do that 2 more times. As you inhale, bring the knees down to a hover. Exhale, stay here. Deep inhale, shoulders over wrists. Exhale, shift the weight back over the feet. Inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, lower the heels. Remember the grounded hands. Make sure every knuckle bed is in contact with the mat. The crown of the head is long, the shoulder blades sliding down the back and squeezing together. Notice the space that makes. Navel to the spine, tailbone down, pointing down towards the mat. Not really pointing towards the mat, but it's the feeling. Good. Exhale, let's come down to tabletop. Shoulders over wrists. One more time. Inhale, hover the knees. Exhale, shift the weight towards the feet. Ground the hands. Inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, sink the heels down to the floor. Long crown of the head, shoulder blades down the back. Hands fully grounded. Navel to spine, tailbone down, feet grounded. Breathe. On the next inhale, we're going to move from the pelvis, shift forward to plank. Let the pelvis lead. Tailbone down. Shift the shoulders over the wrists. Crown of the head is long. Shoulder blades slide down the back and squeeze slightly together. Navel to spine, tailbone down. Inhale. Exhale, drop the knees, open the knees as wide as the mat. Keep the hands grounded, all the little points into the mat. Shift the weight back, a wide-legged child's pose. Again, keep the crown of the head long, the shoulder blades down the spine, navel to spine, tailbone down, and then sink the head down, relax the neck. Keeping the shoulder blades down the back, making space in the heart. Take a few breaths here. On your next inhale, coming back up to all fours, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. We're going to come to stand on the knees as if we were standing up on our feet. Really ground the knees into the mat, as if you're standing and grounding your feet into the earth. Close down the eyes. And once again, reach the crown of the head up towards the sky. Let the shoulder blades slide down the back and slightly together, opening the heart. Draw the navel in towards the spine, drop the tailbone down towards the earth. Feel that posture, that length. Breathe. Okay, the right leg is going to come 90 degrees. Plant the foot in front of you, knees bent. Good. And the right hand is going to reach around, make a fist, and just rest on the left glute. Maybe give it a tap, rest it there. I just want that left glute to be activating. So activate that glute so that you can feel a nice light stretch, maybe intense stretch in the psoas muscle in the hip flexor. Just try to find that. Shouldn't take too much. Whoa. And then when you're ready, raise that left arm up to the sky. And keeping that left glute activated, keeping it activated, gently side bend over to the right. Be very slow and gentle here as it's a very intense stretch on the outside of the hip. Breathe into the hip. Find where it feels good for you. Gently coming back up. We're going to lean forward, frame the front foot, bringing both hands down to the mat. If you have yoga blocks, you can use them here, or if you want to come to fingertips or palms. I'm going to curl the left toes under, straighten the left leg, runner's lunge. And wiggle the right foot out towards the side of the mat. Bring both palms inside the leg to start. Just open the hips. Draw the crown of the head forward. Slide the shoulder blades down the back and slightly squeeze them together. Navel to spine, tailbone down, and stretch that left back leg. Breathe. Ground all the fingertips into the mat. Ground all the knuckle pads into the mat. And then shimmy that right foot back to the center, framing the foot. We're going to straighten the front leg 3 times. So inhale, straighten the front leg, maybe walk the hands back. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Good. Now we're going to bring the hands onto the knee. Use your arms, use your core. Lift the torso up. Good. Goodness. Fix your foot alignment. Draw the crown of the head long towards the sky. Shoulder blades down the back. Slightly together. Draw the navel to the spine, the tailbone down, and raise the arms. Breathe. Deep breaths. Stretch that butt leg. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, opening towards the left for warrior 2. So left foot goes perpendicular to the right foot. Straighten both legs for a moment. Reach the arms out like you're going to give a huge hug. Good. Make sure both hips are completely parallel. Drop the tailbone down, draw the navel to the spine, and then bend the right knee 90 degrees right over that right foot. Don't let the knee drop in. See if you can track it straight over the foot while keeping the left hip open. There's lots of work in warrior 2. Reach the arms out like you're giving a huge hug. A little bit different arms for warrior 2, but it feels nice. Breathe. Slide the shoulder blades down the back. Nice. Drop the left hand down to the left thigh. Reach the right arm up and back. Big stretch. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, right elbow comes down to the right knee. Reach the left arm overhead. Breathe. Good. Inhale, coming back up. Straighten both legs. Drop the arms. Slide the right hand down the right thigh as far as it'll go down the leg. Open the left shoulder up towards the sky. Maybe the left hand comes to the hip. Once you're down, reach that left arm up. Look up towards the hand. Keep the crown of the head long. The shoulder blades down the spine, opening the heart. Breathe. Navel to spine, tailbone down. Notice the space that creates in the low back. Breathe. Good. Okay, let's bend that right knee. Frame the right foot with both hands. We're going to step back to plank. Bring the shoulders over the wrists. The crown of the head long. The shoulder blades down the back. Navel to spine, tailbone down. Breathe. Exhale, drop the knees, come back to stand on the knees. We'll do the other side. Take a few breaths. Shake it out if you need to. Good. Now, standing on your knees, just like if you were standing on your feet, ground the knees into the mat. Bring the crown of the head towards the sky. Slide the shoulder blades down the back. Squeeze them gently together. Open the heart. Draw the navel to the spine. Drop the tailbone down. Notice how that activates the quads. Find this tall, tall, tall alignment. And then the left leg is going to come forward. Hands on the knee. Bring the foot underneath the knee. Make sure the hips are over the standing knee. Bring the left hand into a fist. Tap it on the right glute. Activate that glute and find the length through that right hip so you can feel a little stretch in that psoas. The more the glute activates, the more the hip stretches. Breathe. And when you're ready, raise that right arm up. Be very gentle with yourself. Gently keep the glute activated. Bend over towards the left side. Breathe. Not too far. Feel into that hip. Feel into how far it wants you to go. Be gentle. This is a tender part of the body. Breathe. Coming back up. Let's lean forward. Frame the front foot using either two blocks or your fingertips or your palms. Going to curl the back toes under. Lift the back leg. Then shimmy that front left leg out to the side, as wide as the mat. Bring both hands on the inside of the leg. Press into the palms. Press all 10 fingertips into the mat. All 10 knuckle pads into the mat. The whole palms. Stretch the crown of the head forward. Drop the shoulder blades down the spine and squeeze them slightly together. Opening the heart. Bring the navel to the spine. Drop the tailbone towards the heel. And stretch through that right leg. Breathe. Good. Walk that left foot back into the center. Frame the foot. We're going to straighten the leg 3 times. So inhale, straighten the leg. You can walk the hands back. Exhale, bend the leg. Maybe the hands come forward. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Good. Bring the hands up onto the front knee. Use the core and the arms to push yourself up. Whoop. Good. Find your balance. Bring the crown of the head tall, 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 tall. Shoulder blades down the spine, navel to spine. Tailbone down. Stretch that back leg and reach the arms up. Open heart, breathe deep. On your next exhale, open towards the right into warrior two. Right foot comes perpendicular to the left foot. You can straighten both legs to start. I'm going to switch directions so that I'm facing you. Hello. Both legs are straight. Now, both hips totally parallel towards me. Going to bend that left knee directly over the left foot. Don't let it roll in. Reach the arms out to the side like you're giving a giant hug. Bring the crown of the head up to the sky. The shoulder blades down the back. Squeeze them in. Navel to spine, tailbone down. Breathe in your warrior two. Inhale. Drop the right hand down to the right thigh. Reach the left arm over and back. Keep the left leg bent. Breathe. Exhale. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, the left elbow comes down to the left knee. Reach the right arm overhead. Deep stretch, breathe. Keeping those shoulder blades. Good. Inhale, come back up, straighten both legs. Bring the hands to the hips. Slide the left hand down the left leg as far as it'll go. Opening the right shoulder up towards the sky. Then reach that right hand up to the sky. Gaze at the right hand. Keep the crown of the head long. The shoulder blades down the back. The tailbone down. The navel to the spine. Find space in all these corners of the body. Breathe. Inhale, come all the way back up. This time we're going to turn both feet parallel. Bend the legs, bend the legs. Drop the tailbone like you have a weight attached to your tailbone. Good. Bring the shoulder blades, squeeze them a bit together and down the back. Then we're going to fold, trying to aim the heart for the floor more than anything. Keep the knees bent and keep the tailbone down. So you have the heart going towards the floor, but you also have the tailbone moving towards the floor. Maybe the hands come down. Keep that long torso, that heart moving towards the floor. Now relax the neck. Draw the shoulder blades down the back and then press into the feet. Stretch the legs as much as they want to go. Relax the neck fully. Wide across the chest. Breathe. Shoulder blades down the back. Tailbone pointing towards the mat. Find space everywhere. You can shake the head out if you like. Loosen it up. Good. On your next inhale coming up, bend the knees, roll up. Turn both feet out. Bend the knees even more deeply. Bring the hands to the knees. We're going to turn the right hand to the inside of the knee. Dip the right shoulder to the floor and take a nice stretch through that right hip. Breathe. And we're going to switch shoulders. Bring the left hand inside the left knee. The left shoulder towards the mat. Twist and breathe. Good. Maybe both hands come inside the knees, pushing the knees out. Drop the tailbone. Make the pelvis heavy. Breathe into the inner groin. These stretches are going to help us maintain our meditation position afterwards, so they are here on purpose. Inhale, stretch everything up. We're going to come back into our lunge. Bring both hands down either side of the right foot, or wherever you are, it doesn't matter. Let's come back into plank, shoulders over wrists, crown of the head long, heart towards the mat, shoulder blades down the spine, navel to spine, tailbone down. Breathe, press into all parts of the hands. Exhale, drop the knees, shift the weight back, take a child's pose. Nice work, the hard part is over. Breathe a few times. When you're ready, we're going to make our way to a sit. So just come to sit on the bum, facing the camera. I'm going to face this way, just for angles. We're going to start by just finding our contact with the floor again. Bring the hands down. All 10 fingertips connect with the mat, all 10 finger pads, the whole palm. Good. Notice what else is connecting with the mat. The heels, the calves, the sits bones. Draw the crown of the head towards the sky. Slide the shoulder blades down the back and squeeze them slightly together, opening the heart. Draw the navel to the spine and the tailbone down. Notice the space that you've just created. Pull the toes towards you, flex the feet. Now you're going to lean the heart forward. The heart leans forward and the tailbone stays down. This resistance between the forward leaning heart and the downward tilting of the tailbone, you're going to find some real space in the low back. Good. Once the heart is as forward as it can go, you can slide the hands down the legs. Continuing the forward fold, breathe. You can grab whatever part of the feet you like, as long as you're not lifting the shoulders. Don't go super far. Keep those shoulder blades down the back. Navel to spine, tailbone down. You might even find you can go further because of this engagement in the low abs. Once you've gone as far as you can, drop the neck and relax and breathe. Keep those shoulder blades. Two more breaths here. Inhale the torso up. A couple more stretches just to help us with meditation. We're going to bring the right leg into the left thigh, gluing the foot on the thigh. Slightly activate in the right glute, so just make sure it's on. Then again, we're going to take the crown of the head tall, really working on this posture. Shoulder blades down, navel to spine, tailbone down. Slide the heart forward, slide the hands forward. The hands are following the heart. The heart is leading, the tailbone is resisting. As far as you can go, reach the crown of the head forward and then down. Keeping those shoulder blades sliding down the back, breathe. Pull the toes towards your head, flex foot. Straighten that left leg. Tailbone down, navel to spine. Maybe you can go even further. Good, inhale, come all the way up. We're going to switch legs. Bring the legs long. Bring the left sole of the foot onto the right inner thigh. And again, find your posture, crown of the head long, shoulder blades down and back, navel to spine. Activate slightly in the left glute. Drop the tailbone. Let the heart come forward. The tailbone is resisting. The heart is reaching. The tailbone is grounding. The hands are following. And reach the crown of the head forward. And then relax everything down, but keep the shoulder blades down the spine. Flex the foot, straighten the right leg. Drop the tailbone, navel to spine. Shoulder blades down the back. It's amazing how often I need to adjust this posture. Breathe. Maybe if you bring the navel to the spine even more, maybe you can go further. Okay, inhale the torso up. Let's bring both soles of the feet together for butterfly. Really pressing the soles together. Bring them as close as is comfortable. We're not going for an extreme stretch. We just want to open the hips for meditation. Place the hands on the feet or wherever it's comfortable. If you need to raise the hips, you can sit on a block or a cushion. Close the eyes or gaze at the feet. Really feel the contact between each toe. Feel the contact between the big toes and the middle toes pressing together and the ring toes. All three of the toes pressing into each other. The balls of the feet pressing into each other and the heels of the feet. Maybe the outside edge. Becoming mindful of the pressure and notice the hands in contact with the feet. Here we go. Raise the crown of the head up to the sky. Slide the shoulder blades down the back. Open the heart. Draw the navel to the spine. Draw the tailbone down. Reach the heart forward. The tailbone is anchoring us. Reach the heart forward. You can engage the arms as well to help. And see, without curving the back, just reach the heart forward. Slightly engage the glutes. You might be able to go a bit further. And once you're as far as you can, take a couple of breaths. Deep inhale. Exhale, curve the back, relax. Everything down, but keep your shoulders down your spine. Breathe. Inhale, come up. Good. Just one more stretch. We're going to bring the legs wide. Up. Whatever wide looks like for you. Maybe it's here, maybe it's here. Everyone's different. Yeah. Make sure you can sit on your sit bones so that you're sitting on the sit bones as if you're standing on your feet, tall, tall, tall. Slide the right hand down the right leg and ground the left hand into the left hip. So we're pressing that left hip bone down and sliding the right arm down, reaching for the foot. And maybe you can feel that pull right in here, the resistance in the side body. Breathe into it. Slide the shoulder blades down the back. Drop the tailbone. Breathe. Inhale, come up. Same thing on the other side. We're going to slide the left hand down the left leg. Ground the right hand into the right hip to keep that sit bone down. And reach. Find that little resistance in the low side body. Breathe. Press the right sit bone down. Reach the crown of the head towards the left foot. And slide the shoulder blades down the spine. Inhale up. Very last stretch. Bring the crown of the head tall. The heart forward. The shoulder blades down and together. Tailbone down. Navel to spine. Bring the hands in front of you on the mat. Press all 10 fingertips into the mat. All 10 knuckle pads. A whole palm. And on your next exhale, bring the heart forward, 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 forward. The tailbone stays anchored towards the earth. The knees are pointing up to the sky. The feet are flexed, making the legs active. The heart is pulling forward. The tailbone is pulling down. The navel towards the spine. The shoulder blades down the back. The crown of the head is tall. And once your heart has gone as far as it can, relax the head down. Enjoy the stretch. Breathe. Ground the hands into the mat. Relax the neck. Keep those shoulder blades down and wide. Inhale, come back up. Good. Well done. We're going to prepare for meditation. So if you have a cushion or a block, whatever you can use a cushion from your couch. You can use a meditation cushion if you have one. Setting yourself up. You can light a little candle if that feels nice to transmit your intentions. You can wrap a blanket around yourself even to feel really like you can go inward. That can be a really nice way to contain your attention. So take a little moment to set yourself up. And when you're ready, we'll meet cross-legged. And if you have trouble sitting cross-legged, do whatever works for you. Another really good position for meditation can be this one, holding the knees. So if you ever find during meditation you absolutely need to change your position, you can go ahead, just try to do it really slowly and mindfully rather than trying to get the position changed as quickly as possible. Just slowly move from one to another. You want to be comfortable. So joining me in this cross-legged position, close down your eyes or lower your gaze. This is a meditation I call the 4 check-ins. It's one of my favorite meditation creations. I didn't invent the elements that are within it, but this particular configuration is one that I do often. Draw the crown of the head towards the sky. Draw the shoulder blades down the back and squeeze them a little bit together. Draw the navel to the spine and drop the tailbone down towards the earth, finding this tall, spacious posture. And begin by noticing that you're breathing. Notice how your breath is today, what it's like. Whether it's fast or slow, long or short, deep or shallow. Notice whether the breath is easy and flowy today or whether it's a bit difficult, maybe blocked. It's okay. It just is. Notice where you can feel the breath, maybe in the nostrils, maybe on the back of the throat. And notice how the breath moves you. Maybe it's moving your shoulders. Maybe it's moving your heart space or your ribs. Maybe it moves your arms slightly. Maybe you can notice the rise and fall of the belly. And if at any moment you need help focusing your mind on the breath, you can use this mental mantra. You can use this mental mantra, saying on each in-breath, breathing in, I know I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I know I'm breathing out on each out-breath. Now we're going to check in with the body, just noticing how the body feels after our practice. Is the body feeling energized, alert, or tired, overexerted, underexerted? Is there any tension? Is there any softness? How is my body feeling? Maybe scanning through the body for any points of tension or soreness and just offering a few breaths, acknowledging. Breathing in, I know I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I know I'm breathing out. Coming back to the breath for a moment. And now let's check in with the mind, noticing the state of the mind. What is the mind up to? Is it relatively calm? Is it running all over the place with commentary and narratives? Is it stuck in the past? She said, and they said, and then I said. Should have done, I would have done. Is it stuck in the future? Have to do, worried about, thinking about? Is it constantly evaluating, analyzing, judging? Even judging this practice. What is this? Why am I doing this? Why? I'm not doing this right. Is it self-criticizing? Just notice what it's up to. Whatever it's doing, it's actually just doing its job, which is thinking, analyzing, figuring things out. So just notice it doing its little job. Observing the thoughts like passing clouds. Just noticing them. And when you're ready, you're going to take 3 deep breaths into the headspace. And on the exhale, you're going to imagine all of those thoughts draining out of the mind or emptying out of the mind in one way or another. So maybe there's a faucet on your forehead and you want to tip your forehead down and just exhale all of those thoughts like liquid. Or maybe you imagine the thoughts are post-its or documents and they're flying out of the space of your head. Just take 3 deep breaths, and on each exhale, empty the mind however you can visualize that. Notice how your head feels after these 3 emptying breaths. Notice whether it feels more empty, more spacious. Maybe totally empty. What does that feel like? Maybe there's 1 or 2 thoughts still bouncing around. That's okay. It's a practice. Just notice them. Notice what they're about. Things that are important to you. Just make note, recognize. Maybe there's 1 thought just stuck there, stubborn. I'm not going. Just notice it. Recognize it's important to you. Maybe it can soften just a little bit. It doesn't have to go. Maybe it can allow itself to go now that it's been recognized. Nobody's going to forget about that thought. Breathing in, I know I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I know I'm breathing out. Coming back to the breath. At this point, if you need to shift your posture, slowly, slowly do so. Or if you have any niggles or soreness, you can take any slight, slow movements that you might need, any bends or twists, just take them very slowly with the breath. Any adjustment you need to make for this last bit. And when you're ready, coming back to your tall posture and to your breath. Relax the face, drop the shoulders, let the pelvis be heavy. And let's bring the attention to the heart. Noticing how the heart space feels today, noticing the state of the heart space. You might already feel things coming up. That's okay. This is why we're here. Try to notice any sensations you're experiencing, any feelings, thoughts, images. Notice them. Notice what feelings may be associated with them. What's living in my heart right now? Is there joy? Is there sadness? Is there anxiety or fear? Is there frustration or anger? Is there gratitude? Is there guilt? Just notice these feelings. Maybe you had some associated images come up. Just good to notice what you're feeling and about what. If you can't discern what it is you're feeling about, that's okay. And if you can't even discern what it is you're feeling, that's okay too. Just acknowledging the sensation is important. Come back to the breath, breathing in, I know I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I know I'm breathing out. Become aware of your body once more. How does your body feel? Become aware of your body in space, and the space around your body. And expand that awareness out. Notice the room that you're in. And expand that awareness out. Notice what's beyond this room. And what's beyond that space. Expanding your awareness outwards as far as you like. You can keep it close or you can keep it going infinitely. notice how that feels. To infinitely expand. When you're ready, come back to your body, back to this room. Notice any sounds happening around you. Notice the temperature. Notice the weight of your hands in your lap. And notice that you're breathing. In breath and out breath. You can stay here for as long as you like. And whenever you're ready, you can gently open your eyes and come back to today, to the here and the now. I hope that this practice has brought you in connection with yourself, in connection with the present moment, in connection with the reality of the now. Enjoy the rest of your day. Namaste.